Reese, and happy Thanksgiving in Canada. I know that it's not the US Thanksgiving yet, but here in Canada, today is my Thanksgiving. And this year, more than ever, I have so much to be thankful for. I am so thankful for my family, both the Reese's Pieces and my family. I am so thankful to be happy, to be healthy, and to be safe, given everything that's been going on in the world right now. I just really want to take 1 second to just tell you guys how eternally thankful I am for each and every one of you who watch my videos, who support me, who message me, and who just really take the time to continue to stay dedicated to me and my channel and my stories. Like, you guys mean more to me than you will ever know, and I just want the Reese's Pieces to know that this Thanksgiving, when my family goes around the table and says everything that they're thankful for, you guys are definitely going to be up there at the top of that list. Today's story is an actual paranormal story time that's from my life once again, and it has to do with Thanksgiving. And I truly think it's such a beautiful story, and I'm really excited to share it with you guys. If you're new to my channel and you are not yet subscribed though, but you do enjoy my videos, please go ahead and subscribe. I really don't want you guys to miss when I'm uploading, because some of the videos that I have coming up, I know you won't want to miss if you do enjoy my videos. So please join our family, and without further ado, let's get into today's video. So it was Thanksgiving, and the way that my family is like, we will invite anybody and everybody to come to our Thanksgiving. There was actually a time, and I've never shared this with you guys, where my family really did not have a ton of money. My grandpa was really sick, and you know, the medications that he needed were not covered by the government. And although we have free healthcare here in Canada, there are still certain things, particularly to do with really deadly diseases, that you have to pay an arm and a leg for. And so it was just a really tight time in my life, and to do with money. And I'll never forget that one Thanksgiving, my mom and my Thanksgiving dinner was actually a shared meal at McDonald's. And we were thankful and we were appreciative because we had so much love. But in the future, when things started to get better, we would just invite everybody that we knew or that we cared about to our Thanksgiving dinner, because you just never know like what somebody's going through, and there might be somebody whose family can't really afford to give them a Thanksgiving dinner, and to just all be together and have it is a beautiful thing. So we had invited one of our family friends over for this Thanksgiving dinner, and they had actually just lost their uncle, the little kid. So the mom of him who was there, she had just lost her brother. And that was a really hard time for them, and Thanksgiving and Christmas and all of that time was about to be really hard for them. So they decided to come to our Thanksgiving for kind of a change of scenery, and to kind of not forget, but kind of distance themselves from the pain that they were feeling at that time. The little boy was a very young, like I want to say maybe 3, like just talking, like he was not old whatsoever, and he was very little. He didn't even really understand what was happening. He didn't really understand who he'd lost, or the concept of death, because obviously at 3-4 years old you really don't understand the concept of death and losing somebody. And I remember we were all sitting around the table, and we had just finished going around and saying, you know, all the things that we're thankful for, and all of a sudden the little boy turns to his right and starts talking to somebody, and everybody's like, what is he doing? And he just keeps talking, and we just all think it's really cute. Like, we just all think that it's really cute, because he's like turned around and he's talking away. And so we're eating and eating, because what else do you do on Thanksgiving? You just overeat and bloat and feel like a potato after. So we're eating, and he's continuing to talk, and his mom is telling him, you gotta eat, come on, eat your food. And the little boy looks so concerned, and he turns to his mom and he goes, but Uncle Jake doesn't have a seat. And everybody just goes dead quiet, because they think that he's just remembering his Uncle Jake, and remembering that typically at Thanksgiving he would be there. And she tells him, baby, Uncle Jake is celebrating in heaven this year. He's not gonna have a seat at the dinner table. And I kid you not, you guys, this little boy looks up at his mom and goes, no, Mommy, Uncle Jake's right here. And we all just like go white as a ghost. No pun intended. We all go very, very like pale, and we're all like freaking out. We're just sitting on edge. And she goes, "What do you mean Uncle Jake's right there?" And he's now, because his attention span is so short, he's a little kid, he's starting to like pick at his food now. And everyone's trying to get it out of them. They're like, "What do you mean Uncle Jake's right there? What do you mean Uncle Jake's right there?" And then all of a sudden, his mom says to him, "Is that who you were talking to?" And in the midst of biting a mashed potato, he looks up and goes, "Mm-hmm," and keeps eating. And at this point, she just starts to cry. And just cry and cry and cry and cry. And everyone's like, "It's okay." She goes, "No, no, no. It's happy tears. It's happy tears. I cannot believe my brother is here." And the little boy didn't talk about it for the whole rest of the night. He literally was just talking to the air, all of a sudden asked why he didn't have a seat, told us all that he's right there, and then just attention span gone, back to being a 3-4-year-old, and starts eating his food. But it was just a reminder for me, and what I hope will be a reminder for all of you guys, is that when you lose somebody, they're really not gone forever. And they're really there with you in spirit and in heart and just like overall just there. I've said it a million times, kids are so receptive to things like that. And so to him, being so little, it wasn't a shock to him that his Uncle Jake was right there in the room talking to him. But I mean, to all of us who as adults, we let our spiritual ego go up and we kind of forget that they're really there, it was just such a beautiful reminder. And I couldn't think of a better story that I wanted to share with you guys than that today on my Canadian Thanksgiving. You guys are so wonderful, and I think that we all just have to remember that we're here for a reason, and we're breathing, and we have fight in our souls, and we have so much to be thankful for. Even if it's not your Thanksgiving right now, I just want you guys to just take a moment and just remember how much we have to be thankful for. Because I think far too often in life, we allow ourselves to get caught up in the negatives in our life and the things that we don't have and the things that are kicking us down, that we never really take a moment to appreciate the good things. I had a really bad habit when I was in my really negative headspace of not only talking to God when I was upset, but really only taking the time to pray when things were bad. So if somebody was sick, I would pray. If something bad happened in the world, I would pray and I would pray and I would pray. And if I felt like everything was going wrong, I would pray. But I was forgetting to pray for the days that I woke up and the days that I still have my family with me, and the fact that I have food on the table and water to drink and that I live in a safe neighborhood. I was forgetting to thank God daily for the things that I do have and the things that I'm thankful for, and only really going to Him for the bad things. Even if you don't believe in God, which you definitely don't have to, you know, sometimes we do that with our own selves. We constantly remind ourselves of all of the things going wrong in our lives, that we don't take the moment to appreciate and recognize the things that we have great. And so this Thanksgiving, I just want you guys to know how thankful I am for you, how thankful I am for my channel, and for being able to do something like this that I love each and every day. If you guys enjoyed today's video but you are not yet subscribed, please go ahead, click that subscribe button. I would really appreciate it if you do. And please give this video a big thumbs up. It encourages me to keep on making these videos that I love more than anything. And it just shows me that you guys enjoy it, which just makes my heart so very happy. Remember, my loves, do all things with kindness. And until next time, I love you.